Tom, don't do this. Don't hide your feelings on me, please.
She's frightened, Tommy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Patrick. She said too much. She's wondering if you noticed.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything. I wasn't thinking about anything but the night and the breeze, the river.
The view is really beautiful from up here. Except this railing scares me. This building's so old. I wonder if this is the original railing.
Possibly. But not to worry so long as I'm here. Look, Faith, if you lean over, you can see half of the harbor.
You don't, Tom. I don't like it that close.
What are you afraid of, love? I'll take good care of you.
Hey, you guys! Hi, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. What a way to treat guests. I mean, thought I'd never show up.
No. Did you get tied up?
Yeah. You wouldn't.
Okay, Georgia, here's yesterday's typing. All 40 pounds of it. And tomorrow I'll do today's. And I should be finished by the day after. If I work hard enough,
I beg your pardon?
Never mind.
I think she's hinting that she's overworked.
All for the cause. My desk is not the only one that's stacked up. Get a load of this. Ye gods, Georgia, this letter. You didn't file this letter yet. Do you want me to get strung up? Aren't I in enough hot water as it is? Good grief.
What letter? What's going on?
Just tell me where to file it. I would have put it away sooner, but I didn't want to lose it for you.
I'll take care of it. First things first.
But, Georgia, this is the first thing. This letter's been sitting on this desk for 24 hours, and please get rid of it.
Will somebody please clue me in? What is it, radioactive?
It might as well be. This is a letter of endorsement for Frank from Larry Page.
Larry Page? Oh, the union boss?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
No flies on his union, but he hangs out with some pretty shady characters that Frank doesn't exactly cotton to.
Yeah, I've heard. Like crime lords.
Like maybe. Nothing's been proved, but Frank needs his endorsement like a case of the bubonic plague. Please.
Well, I wonder how I can file it. Under L for labor?
Well, how about C for corrupt?
Or maybe U for unwanted.
Wonderful. U for unwanted and unwelcome.
U is fine. Just get it out of sight. Atta girl.
Oh, listen, Georgia, since you passed right by the press office on your way home, would you mind giving this to Mary? I do it, but I'm in the middle of this. Well, unless you want to.
Are you kidding me? I'm not allowed within 50 feet of that office. They think I'll put a hex on it.
No problem. I'll drop it off. Good night.
Bless you. Well, Mary won't be there, but she'll need it first thing tomorrow. Good night.
Nice.
Bye-bye, Georgia.
Bye.
Where's Mary?
Well, she had to go see Charlie Murphy. He's threatening to quit.
Again?
Nobody loves him. Nobody appreciates him. So Mary had to go and tell him, yes, we do, for at least an hour.
Oh, no. That means she's going to be home late again.
Yeah, and Faith and Tom were supposed to come to dinner, so that means Jack will have to cook. She's afraid he'll be wild.
Look, let's not talk about it. Mary's domestic problems, I mean, I feel bad enough as it is. It's like I caused them.
Well, I don't think you did, but okay. So, what else is new?
I had a great time last night.
Tell all details, beginning with who?
Wes Leonard.
The columnist? Oh, the one who came to Frank's primary party with you.
The very same. Of course, that was business, more or less. This was strictly recreation.
Oh, well, tell. What's he like? Good looking, I know.
Good looking, nice, smart, good to be with, fun, well behaved.
Really? I heard he's got quite a reputation.
Mr. Leonard did nothing to substantiate that story last night. In fact, I was a little surprised. The first time I met him, I spent the whole night trying to fend him off. And last night, he just gave me this chaste little peck on the cheek. He didn't even ask to come in. And then he goes toddling off in a great hurry to write his column. I was crushed.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously, I was glad. I like him, I want to be friends with him, but I'm not looking for a heavy romance. My life is complicated enough. Thank you very much.
Things can get complicated, can't they?
So, enough about my love life or lack of it. How's yours?
Non-existent.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
I haven't seen you palling around the neighborhood with a certain charming bachelor acquaintance of mine, namely my brother Patrick.
Well, yes, you have, but we are just good friends.
Oh, good friends.
Mm-hmm. Very good friends. We have so much fun together and so many laughs, and we share so much stuff. You should have seen him handle the business with Ethel Green. I mean, he had her eating out of his hand. She wanted to vote for him instead of Frank.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he is my doctor, of course. I mean, the doctor of record for my case. And he's been so supportive through all this mess with my leg. If only I'd listened to him in the first place.
Excuse me, but are you in love with my brother?
What?
Beg pardon, it's just the way you were talking. I mean, so enthusiastic.
Oh, absolutely not. Listen, I wish I could let myself be, because I could fall in love with Pat if I wanted to. Easily. But that's not sensible because there's no long-range possibilities.
Like marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Why, because you're Jewish?
Mm-hmm. And he's Catholic.
Mixed marriages have been known to work.
Yes, but not when the traditions mean as much as they do to the two of us.
Oh, that's a pity.
It is. Because we're so good together. And Pat's been through so much with faith and everything. And I could have helped him through that, I think. Anyway, I'm awfully glad to have him for a friend.
Yeah. Good thing you're not in love with him.
Hey, honey, why don't you relax and let me take over?
Oh, it's all under control, Mary. Just sit tight.
I'm sorry I was late.
We'll talk about it later. Meanwhile, everybody sit down. Tom, Faith, it's ready.
Okay.
Mary?
Ben. Am I allowed to pour the wine? Grazie.
Jack, this looks wonderful.
Yes, it really does. What is it?
Veal scallopini, a little linguine with white clam sauce, salad, garlic bread, and dessert from the bakery.
Terrific. So you're a good cook, too. Tom's a wonderful one.
Anybody who spent much time as a bachelor learns how to take care of themselves.
Cool it, Benelli. So, how are you? Is it true what I've heard? You've had 2 accidents in 2 days?
It's true, I'm afraid.
Were they as bad as Ma said?
Well, my bed caught on fire. I fell down the banister, but nothing fatal.
Don't joke about it, Faith. You could have been killed either time.
But I wasn't. It goes to show you I'm lucky. And you were there to take care of me both times.
Thank the Lord.
You know, maybe we have a poltergeist in the house. One of those nasty little ghosts that goes around playing dirty tricks on all the inhabitants. And I heard my Uncle Jeremy was a real stinker.
Well, if that's true, then Tom can exercise it. Do you know that little book he has on charms and spells and potions?
No, you've been hiding it from me.
Oh, it's packed away with the other follies of bachelorhood. Besides, I don't believe in ghosts.
Right on.
I do, absolutely. I saw my little brother once, the one who died before I was born. I went into the living room, and I saw this little baby lying on the blanket in the sunshine under the window. He was playing with this little rattle, this wooden rattle. and then he was gone. I told Ma about it, and she knew right away.
Mare, eat your pasta, huh? Faith, did you get some cheese? It's better with cheese.
What? Yes, I did. Thank you.
Jack, this is just terrific.
Yeah, you're
really
gonna
is
have
fabulous.
to give me the recipe
I
sometime.
know.
Relax, everybody, relax. I'm fine. I was just a little unsettled, that's all.
Of course.
Been through a lot.
I'm just jittery, and I'm trying to cover it up, but I'm not very good at it, am I? It's just from being locked up in that house. If I could just get back to work.
Well, that's out of the question for at least another week.
You know what the two of you need? If I'm any judge, you need to get away.
Away?
Yeah. Some little vacation somewhere quiet and lovely. Just the two of you.
Mary, why do you have to tell people what to do?
Because I'm right, aren't I?
That sounds great, but...
Thomas, think about it.
Now, that might just be the ticket. Would you like that, Faith?
I'd love it.
See?
Tom, you want some more sauce on that?
Thanks. You know, it won't be long before we'll be able to reciprocate and have you guys over for dinner.
All right.
Of course, we won't be able to create the same family atmosphere.
Oh.
Beautiful baby asleep next door.
Look, Ryan's terrific, but she doesn't always conk out like that. You gotta sing to her.
Oh, sole mio. Or tell her a long story, or read to her for a while.
Oh, yeah, Jack's reading The Rise and the Fall of the Roman Empire. It conks her right up.
It all sounds just fine to me. And I know in time, Faith will agree. But in the meantime, we're having a wonderful shared time together with all our troubles behind us.
That is beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
I'd say that calls for a toast.
Hey.
Tom, do you think we could get away?
If that's what you want, that's what we'll do.
Thank you so much. It was so good to get out and be a social animal again.
We haven't had an evening with friends in ages.
It was lovely. Thank you both.
Yes, you are a wonderful host and a wonderful hostess. Bless you.
And the veal, perfect.
Ah, nothing to it.
Oh, Finale, don't be modest. It's out of character. You two look great. You look like honeymooners again.
Oh, we are. We are.
We'll see you.
Yeah.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Well, I think that was a success, don't you?
Guess so.
It was a wonderful dinner, Jack. I really appreciate what you did.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I think that things are definitely better between them, don't you?
You're the expert.
Hey, Jack, please, will you just give it to me so I can deal with it? I mean, this pouting and sulking is more than I can bear tonight.
Oh, if I fly off the handle, that's no good. If I try to control it, then I'm sulking. It's no win with you, Mary.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Now, quit clowning.
Jack.
Just quit clowning, huh?
Finelli, what do you want from me? I came home late when I said I'd be early. I mean, I have a position of responsibility.
It was your party, Mary. Your idea. You planned it. Huh? You said, let's have a quiet dinner at home. Just a couple of friends. Haven't done it in months. Home cooking, no gourmet care packages.
Well, you did the inviting.
At your request. Spend most of your business life on the phone, so I said I'd call. I'd invite him over, all right? Any night, you said. I said, how about tonight? You said, fine. Tonight you'd be home early. You get everything ready.
Well, I did the shopping. I made sure that everything was ready. I got that done. We usually do the cooking together. You just wouldn't let me help when I got home because you wanted to show them how put upon you were.
It's not the cooking. I can throw a meal together blindfolded. Said I can't count on you when you say that I can.
I see. I've rung the old insecurity bell.
Tell me something, Mary. Why does it always turn out to be my problem? My neuroses, that's the operative element. How come it's never yours? Your problem? Your complex?
Mine?
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Mary, I can do anything in half the time Ryan.
Finelli. Mary Ryan Finelli. We're married, remember?
Don't change the subject.
That is the subject. We're married. We have certain basic agreements on how we live our lives. And you're saying that I'm not living up to mine, right?
You got it.
Okay, all I'm saying, and I'm merely expanding on the theme, is when I don't live up to my part of the bargain, it hurts you and it scares you.
Back up a little bit, huh?
It hurts you.
A little farther.
When I don't live up to my end of the bargain. Well, Jack, I try. I only have a few more weeks before this election is over, and I swear things will be better after that.
You know, you're kind of pretty when you, own up.
You're kind of cute when you gloat.
Hey, it's a new turn on. Mary Finelli admits she did something wrong.
I did that? How unlike me. Mr. Finelli, I have to do the dishes. I mean, it's part of our bargain. You do the cooking, I do the cleaning up.
Well, they'll wait.
That turned out to be a very pleasant evening.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little tense at first. Mary and Jack.
Yes.
Tom?
Hmm? I'm sorry. It's, I was distracted. You were saying?
Mary and Jack. Mary coming home late. Jack having to do all the cooking.
Yes, he's quite a cook, Jack.
The problem is Mary's job. I think it's cutting into their lives, and Jack's jealous.
Jealous? Of a job?
Yeah, but they can work it out. They can sit down and talk. Really communicate. Tom, I want that so much for us.
I've never been jealous of your work.
I know. I'm not saying that. But so much has happened between us. Do you realize how long it has been since we've been able to sit down and talk, just the two of us?
That's true. You don't know how much I've wished for that to happen.
Well, it can and it will. That's why I think the idea of this trip is perfect. Just us.
Just us. Yes. Where shall we go?
Anywhere. No. Somewhere peaceful and quiet. I don't know, you decide.
The lake, Thomas. Do you remember the lake? Crystal clear and so deep.
Yes.
Where?
Up the Hudson Valley. I was there once at a resort, a convention for PR men. I remember the countryside was so beautiful. The river itself, the smaller rivers, you can take a boat.
Waterfalls and tall cliffs.
Yes. there's an incredible jewel-like lake. It's a glacial lake with cliffs rising up on one side. It's magical. It's quiet.
That sounds perfect. It sounds like a place where we can just sit and talk ourselves out, be together, and get the rest that both of us need.
Mm-hmm. We do. Both of us. Especially you.
I think the idea of this trip sounds perfect. The answer to everything.
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, Thursdays at 10 on SoapNet.